We're gonna wreck it, we're gonna bork it, we're gonna just fucking tear everything apart, so. Alright, well, we got this, well, because the box is standing up. Buyer's ATV spreader. If you guys aren't familiar, my name is Rick Bork. If you're not subscribed, you should probably ask yourself, what in the actual fuck am I thinking right now? And then hit the subscribe button. Ring the bell, and throw me a thumbs up, because you know you want to stick around for this. Oh, we gotta get rip roaring today, boys. Woo-hoo! Oh, well. Alright, so here's your broadcast spreader. Basically a tub on the top, a motor on the bottom with a spinner on it. It's got the shield on the back so it doesn't throw it against the ATV. It's got a little bit of an adjustment in it with that pin-on bracket. And then we got some wiring there. It plugs into your 12-volt outlet right here, and it has a switch on it, so that's pretty self-explanatory. We'll get that hooked up. The only thing I did not buy with this was the mounting kit, because with this side-by-side, I wasn't sure how all that was going to work out, and I didn't want something that was pay $150 or whatever the fuck it was for something that I was going to end up cutting up anyway. I do have square tubing, so we're going to get some square tubing. We're going to build ourselves a bracket, attaches to that pin plate, and should be good to go. So we'll grab some materials and get to it, shall we? Alright, so here's what we're going to use for our mounting system. We got some 2-inch square tube, 1 3/4, whatever the hell it is. And then we got a piece of 1x2. That's going to go on there. Then that little bracket that's on the back of the spreader. This one here. We're just going to go ahead and weld that son of a bitch right on here. And then the broadcaster will pin right on. I'm actually going to leave that little bit of an extension there, because at some point I might build a little bit of a drag that goes behind the side-by-side. You never know. Plus, it doesn't hurt to have that there to protect that motor. So we're just going to leave that there. Obviously, your approach angle could be difficult in some areas, but we're doing field work with the fucking thing, so it doesn't matter. So I don't off-road this fucking thing very often anyway, and I sure as hell ain't gonna do it for that. So it'll work out, and then we'll clean the back out. We'll get some buckets ready, and I'm just gonna fill buckets and use those to transfer from that tote bag into buckets and then into the broadcaster. So I think it'll all work out. I'm gonna go ahead and fire up the old Lincoln Electric. And we'll glue stick that son of a bitch together, drill a hole in there so we can pin it, and pop that bracket on the back, and we should be good to go. So we'll be back with you here in a minute. If you guys are not familiar with the MCM 401 from Mac Tools, it's actually made by DeWalt. This thing's super handy. Little die grinder end on there. I mean, if you guys use any of that pneumatic die grinders and any of that shit, this thing is it's right there for cleaning, buffing your surfaces off, all that stuff. Little paint to get rid of, no problem. We'll weld that on the top and the bottom. Don't have to get too fancy about it. They actually primered the damn thing and everything. I'm kind of impressed with the paint job they put on the brackets. You gotta say. Most of them you can look at it and the damn paint falls off. So, all right, we'll go ahead and glue stick that back together. But if you guys are in the market for something like that, check that thing out. I don't believe, unless it's changed recently, you can't buy this from DeWalt. You can only buy it from Mac, but it's made by DeWalt. Man, I got paint flakes in my fucking Mountain Dew. Doesn't matter, I ate paint chips when I was a fucking kid. I'm fine, it's gonna be fine, don't worry about it. Another little side note here, 8-piece player set, locking player set from Mac Tools. You can catch these things on sale. You can catch them on sale. It's like just over $100. So you go ahead and open this thing up. I've used Mac vice grips and stuff before. Usually pretty impressed with them. I have the other set. I'll show you here in a second, but welding pliers. Basically all these are for fabrication. Those are your flat jaw. Those are your larger. Those have the swivel ends on them. You want to get into their specific name. Locking C-clamp, sheet metal clamp, with C-clamp with pads, all that. They're right here. But the kit number is MLP8SET. Check with your local Mac guy if you got one, and you can catch these things on sale. They're pretty damn cheap when they put them on promo. Lifetime warranty, all that bullshit. They're right up there with Irwin, if not better. I like the other ones. Let's see. Fucking toolbox is dirty. Oh, Jesus, good Lord. No, nor they are. You look at the jaws on those things, they're pretty damn aggressive. I still got styrofoam nut in it. But yeah, check them out. Said Mac Tools. I got a whole bunch of them in here. I got some cheaper ones too. They're that's like a hobo freight style. You look at the difference. They're similar in design, but these ones, the jaws don't hold up quite as well. These are a little bit harder steel. So, a couple of Mac Tool promos for you. If Mac Tools wants to be a sponsor, well, you fucking better get on board then, right? Train's leaving the station at some point, assholes. Let's go! Heat range on D, we're about 4.5 on the wire speed. Want to see some shit? I tried not to burn my phone here though. And, well, fuck it, I'll freehand it. How's that? Mint. Good enough, good enough. All right, you get one, you're not getting the other. Just on you. Oh, well, easy peasy right there, I'll tell you what. How's that for you? Some fucking dimes right there. Look closely. Oh, there we got another one. Fucking good enough. It's a broadcast spreader, for fuck's sake. All right, so one problem we're going to have here is this is your fucking gate control. And it's supposed to go through that son of a bitch and loop around, go into that son of a bitch. Because right now, with it running through there, it just hits the tailgate, and obviously from up there, I can't reach back and run it anyway. If I get like a lawnmower throttle cable kind of thing, I could run it like that, or I'll make a linkage. Or you can utilize something up here and still be able to swing that arm with a lever. So we can do that later. Not a huge deal. Not the end of the world. Nice cable. I like the cable. It's like perfect length. Right up over the back. Just a little connector right there. Minty. See if she works, huh? Hear that? Mint. All right. Well, I don't know if the end of this is just a little cheap or what the fuck the deal is there. It doesn't look like it's the most robust fucking thing in the world, but see where my contacts are in there? Oh yeah, contacts are a little fuckered in there, or a little bit different, so we gotta make sure it'll. Oh yeah, every time. Perfect. Good enough. Well, that's the broadcaster on the back of the side-by-side, guys. I don't know if I gotta drill and put a pin in there, but no worries there. It'll work good enough. And having that extension off the back protects that motor and shit, so I think that works out good. I don't know, we'll see. We got her mounted on there. We're gonna go try her out after I get a hitch pin put in that thing, so stick around, see what the fuck happens, right? If you guys like what we're doing, throw me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, ring my bell, get my notifications, all that's down there. Memberships $4.99 a month. Again, we're gonna have members only videos coming here shortly. Not pushing you towards it, but hey, it's $5. $5 is $5, and if you want a little extra on the side, man, fuck it. You're gonna have to spend $5. Just saying. Well, a little bit of a problem here. You can see the fucking broadcaster wants to lean back. It's actually cracked that weld back there. I should have put a gusset in there. Just a fucking brain fart on my part. So I noticed it because it started, the damn thing started sounding different. So we're gonna go ahead and bend that fucker up, and we'll go find a gusset piece to put in there, and we'll be back in action. Well, there you go. It ain't fancy, but it'll fucking work. And keep that bastard from folding out on me and going to shit. I actually tilted it back just a little bit to get a little bit more range on her, maybe. So good enough, good enough. Make sure it still works. Oh yeah. All right, that's cooled off sufficiently. We'll grab a cold snack and get back to it, eh? Nice.